Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I thought it'd be cool to go over some of the unconfirmed features that will likely return to New Horizons. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So despite Animal Crossing New Horizons being revealed over 6 months ago, we still know very little about the game. With that said, there are a few features we can guess are returning based on some of the smaller details shown so far. The first and most obvious is of course the museum. This is a feature that was introduced in the GameCube version and has been included in every mainline game ever since. In fact, it's a huge part of Animal Crossing and a place we can show off our collections including bugs, fish, artwork and of course fossils. Unfortunately, there hasn't been any word on whether or not the museum will return to New Horizons, but the good news is fossils are confirmed and can be discovered in a number of places around the island. We have seen several dig spots so far and at least one fossil being dug up, so there's a good chance the museum will return at some point in the game. I imagine we'll have to use the classic faraway museum at the beginning of the game, or at least until we're experienced enough to craft our own. Of course, that gives us hope that both Blathers and Celeste will return at some point too. The next feature we get a little hint of is the post office. The post office is a building that appeared in every single Animal Crossing game since the original, and it's a place you'll always find yourself visiting. The primary purpose of the post office is to mail letters to other players and villagers, but it also includes a banking feature that in the past has allowed us to pay back loans and save up bells using the in-store bell point. Again, there has been no word on the post office returning to the island just yet, but we have seen that our tents have mailboxes and we have seen that mail has been delivered at some point, so if there's mail in New Horizons, there's a good chance Pete will return to handle this service, as well as Pelly and Phyllis, who will likely run the corresponding post office. I'm pretty confident this is something that will return, but it's likely it will be something we have to craft or pay for later on in the game. Until then, Pete will probably have to work solo. The final feature that will likely return is the Roost. The Roost is a local coffee house run by the one and only Brewster, who's been serving coffee since the Wild World days. Whether you're looking to stop by to down a cup of your favourite brew or casually chat with special characters on their days off, the Roost is the place to be. The Roost is also famous for hosting KK Slider, who until New Leaf could be seen playing his music every Saturday night. Unfortunately, it's not known at this point whether or not the Roost will be seen in New Horizons, but thanks to a recent interview, we know KK Slider will be returning to the New Horizons island to play a concert every Saturday. Of course, it's highly unlikely the Roost will be available from the very beginning of the game, if at all, but it's nice to think that when it finally opens, KK Slider could upgrade his busking spot for a stage at the Roost. After all, Brewster has been developing his coffee skills and building his franchise for a few years now, so why not build a bigger and better venue on a thriving tropical island? So yeah, that was 3 features that are unconfirmed but could possibly return based on what we already know. Do you think we'll be crafting buildings later on in the game? And will we ever meet Brewster again? Let us know what you think in the comments and let's get some discussions about New Horizons started. Anyway, for now that pretty much wraps up this video. If you're an Animal Crossing fan, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the New Horizons news. Until then, I'd like to give a special thank you to this channel's Patreon supporters, you guys rock. Don't forget to head over to our Discord server too, and of course, if you got this far in the video, please comment museum, just to let me know you did. That would be super awesome, and please be sure to include which shop or building you hope will return to New Horizons. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining. Please be sure to leave a like if you did. Thanks for watching, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.